Martin's channel. Thanks for joining, liking, subscribing, and all that jazz. Really good to be with you guys here today. Looking forward to reading some of your comments on what's going on in your neck of the woods. And just chilling here. It's Saturday. I got Mike of the Night already prepared. There's a placeholder in place on Odyssey if you want to join us later tonight for Mike in the Night. So, anyways, hold on. Let's get over here so you can see tonight's show. If you guys want to join us tonight and you want to call in, I want to get some first-time callers in tonight, if that's even possible. If anyone's not shy or scared or could just add me on Skype and be part of the channel. We got the Saxon of Riverstone in the house. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? So, hold on a sec. Tonight's show, guys, so if you're just tuning in right here. So we got John G. from Nova Scotia, Canada, New Scotland. Okay, there it is. WEF is losing, banks are falling, people are waking up. That's tonight's Mike in the Night on Odyssey if you want to join us. That's what it looks like there. Tonight's show. If you guys want to be part of it, come on down and be part of it. Come on down. Call in. Real good. It's sunny day here in Calgary. It's gloomy and dark where I'm at. It's like that for today. Tomorrow's going to be a nice day. Tomorrow's my day off, Sunday. Good morning, Laura. Who else we got here? Rob Padley's in the house. Right on. So anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna go over, we got two lines. I got 2 lines on my solar array or my solar plant or my solar system that I'm putting together. There's 2 lines without power. We're not getting power in either line. So we got to figure out why there's no power coming from 2 panels, 2 strings of panels. So I got 16 panels that are not bringing in anything. So we have to find out if we broke a line, we destroyed something, we damaged something. I'm going to keep you guys updated on that because it's important. I have half the solar power coming in. I don't know if that'll be enough to power the whole house. Not sure. Doesn't mathematically jive, but I'll keep you guys. Some people email me all the time. Mike, what's going on with your solar shed? You still have that? Yeah, people need to prepare. Get wood. I got wood. I'm going to get another truckload. I just buy them by pickup truckload. It's not that expensive. I'm going to buy another pickup truckload of wood, and I'm going to tarp it on the side of the house. No one could get into like certain sections of my property. It's completely fenced and closed off and away from neighbors, right? So I'm thinking of, maybe tarping a bit of wood just in case, because this is the winter. This is going to be when they play their cards. This is what I believe. The narrative is falling apart. Nobody believes in the World Economic Forum anymore. Nobody believes in all the BS they're trying to sell. Nobody. People that were woke are waking up. People that were, protesting for God knows what. I'm not talking about the truckers. I'm talking about the unnecessary protests. The whole Roe versus Wade and all that stuff. And all that stuff goes back to the state to vote anyway. So I don't understand why. Anyways, like unnecessary voting, unnecessary protesting, so to say, right? So, trap in place and pallets so it doesn't sit on the ground. What's up, Mike? Says Elo De Agostini in the house. Elio De Agostini. Elio of August in the house. I will maybe call. I have a good friend watching as well. He is an expert on chemtrails. Yeah, DZ, you keep saying you're gonna call in. Dirk Zink, he keeps telling I'm gonna call on Mike in the Night. I'm gonna call, and nobody calls. Good job, Mike. I saw your update on the media flipping the script on Trump. Good call. At least it will bring exposure to the exactly. Like we just want there's always a fall guy, right? I remember on the one episode of The Simpsons, Homer threw a joke out there on one of his episodes, and he said, "Always blame the guy when you mess up. Always blame the guy that doesn't speak any English," right? And it's satire joke, but it's true. That's what they do. They find someone they could pin it on. Not necessarily the guy that doesn't speak English. but some of the front guys that do speak English and that understand English were put in these certain positions to be the fall guys. And that's why on tonight's show, I'm gonna run a trailer for you guys of a movie I recommend you guys to watch, so you guys could understand kind of the situation we're at right now. Right. So every mic in the night, I play one movie trailer of a recommendation of a movie, either from viewers or either from movies I've seen myself, things I've seen. So to kind of maybe put more of an entertainment or a more of a visual aspect to things. And that's kind of nice to do. I think that's a nice thing. Stuff that, matters. We got, is that Collie House from the United Kingdom? The United Kingdom. I've been covering the housing crisis in the United Kingdom for the last 10 years. Ireland, I think, okay. We right now in London, there's more food banks to get free food, or food banks to get food, than there is Subway restaurants, I think it is, McDonald's and Burger King's, and there's more food banks than there is food establishments there. In Ireland, oh my God, I have a friend from Ireland just messaged me again the other day. He's like, Mike, it's so bad here. After 2017, when the foreign investing took off, it completely transformed Dublin. In the matter of 2 years, completely transformed the entire country. So, we got, who else we got here? Oh, Malaki's Corner. Hi from Hampton Roads area, United States of America. Yeah, and I want to make myself very clear here so you guys get it. When I say the Americans are doing this, or the Americans are in full force, or the Americans look like they're going to start another war, it's not the American people. So I'm going to make myself clear as much as possible. The American people don't want any of this crap. The American people never voted for this crap. Heck, I'm willing to bet 10 years of my life that the guy that's sitting as president in the United States didn't even get 8 million votes. I'm willing to bet anything you want. But I'm saying the American people don't want this. It's the American the establishment, or the control, the mainstream media, the cabal, like Dr. Mysterio always says, the cabal, right? But yes, that's basically what it's at. And I kind of wanted to throw that out there. It's not the American people that are at war with whoever. It's corporate America. It's the administration that I'm willing to bet that never even got legally voted in. Okay, so what's going on here? Corporate America, it's the central bankers, 100%. It's always bank wars. Why do you think they destabilized the Portuguese Empire in 1977, or 76 through 74 through 78? Here's my dad right here. In Portuguese Africa, right here. Now you're probably wondering, wow, did they invade Africa? No, they're actually protecting Africa with the locals that live there from a Cuban invasion, because the Cubans were coming in to invade Portuguese Africa because they wanted the infrastructure, they wanted the buildings, they wanted the highways, they wanted the soccer stadiums, the malls, the everything. You'll see, if you see Portuguese Africa in comparison to French Africa, you'll know what I'm talking about. So they had to destabilize the Portuguese Empire because they had a gold-backed currency. They traded, they were fair. And if you go to Angola today and ask somebody on the street, hey, what's your nationality? I'm Portuguese. What? You're Portuguese? But you're in Africa, you're in Angola. You speak Portuguese. How are you Portuguese? I'm Portuguese. That's just how it is. But the problem is we lost it all. Because of corporate banksters, corporate greed. You know how much natural oil reserves Angola has? You know how much natural gas Mozambique has? Those countries have asked Portugal to come back and recolonize multiple times. But the WEF wouldn't want that. The banks wouldn't want that. Because then there'll be another sect of power or sect of people that would have a control in the oil sector, the natural oil sector, the oil sector, the natural gas sector. That would bring balance, and then the protectiveness, the protectionness of the banks will have to compete and be more fair to compete with the Portuguese. But the hell with that. Destabilize them, destroy them. That's why they sanctioned mainland Portugal after World War II, because they refused to go off the gold standard. So people don't know that. Oh yeah, they destabilized Gaddafi. They ruined this. They destroyed that. No, go back to the 60s and 70s. They were destabilizing countries right back then. So I wanted to kind of throw that out there for you guys, to understand that there was competition. And I guess these banks want to be under one bank, one order, one bull BS stuff, And I think I believe the civil war in the States, the North and the South, was over banking. The South wanted no part of Europe. The North wanted to create a banking cartel system in the North to link in with Europe. The South didn't want no part of it, and that's they had to blame something. So let's find out why we have to go to war, right? So there's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of things that are under economic pressures, economic destabilizations within powers. Had to fight yesterday to get my paycheck from work. End of story. Lost job, but I got my paycheck. What? Why? Everyone is getting canned lately. This is from Malachi's Corner. Just call into Mike in the Night tonight. We're gonna be live. Just call in. Hey, what do you got to lose now? You lost your job. Call in and tell us what's going on. You don't have to name names. You don't have to mention companies. Just tell us what's going on. We should have borders to keep. Oop. Angie Rainbow. Woo! Sent me $5. Thank you so much. Proud Fringe Minority says, we should have borders to keep out the riffraff. If only the RCMP would stop ushering in the riffraff from Roxby. Yeah, that's the southern border. We covered that on Mike in the Night. Bringing in people. Canada's having a major... people are realizing it's not worth coming to Canada anymore. Like, we're talking about people in Somalia, in India, in other countries are realizing, hey, I don't think it's worth going to Canada anymore. The Europeans came. Okay, the Europeans built everything. My dad built a ton of... My dad worked on the Air Canada Centre, the Sky Dome. My dad worked on a lot of huge projects. My dad was a huge, big-time laborer, a Portuguese Manuel laborer. That's what that he used to call us back in the 80s and 90s. Manuel laborers, Portuguese. And we built all that. We built, the Italians too, the Greeks. They all contributed to build a lot of these big cities in Canada. Now that the cities are built, they don't want us here anymore. But then, it's kind of funny how it plays out. If my dad knew how it was going to play out, I could bet you my dad would have left. We would have left a long time ago. So, Conrad Saleh saying, hey Mike, I'd like to call in. I'll keep it family friendly. I'm a trucker too. Oh, okay, so you're a trucker too. So you got your last... Man, it's this tug of war we're going through. It's this back and forth tug of war. It's so crazy how I don't understand. It's like this, to me and you, this color right here is black, right? Right here. This is black, right? Okay? But to others, it's not. It's something, and like I said, this is the floor, and that's the ceiling. But more people nowadays will argue with you and say, no, that's the floor, and that's the ceiling. That's what we're arguing. We are in this bizarro unreality, trying to figure things out. I just want to be able to be left alone, live in my home, pay my BS taxes, just pay my BS taxes and be done with it and move forward in my life and raise my family, take care of my kids, and not have to worry about them shutting off my power when they feel like, or not have to worry about, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I'm going full solar. I've been working hard, figuring things out, figuring out all kinds of stuff. I got 2 lines working of power, 2 lines of 8 times 2 is 16 panels coming in. So I'm getting in about 560 volts per line. That might be enough to power some things, but I want to get the rest of the solar working. Something's wrong with 2 lines, so we're going to have to take it all apart this weekend, find out if we broke a line, if we fried a panel or something. We're going to have to figure it out. So I'm going to spend all of Sunday working on the roof there, trying to figure out what went wrong. Yeah. Okay, I'd like to pay a whole lot less in taxes. Me too. We all would like to pay a whole lot less in... Well, okay, imagine... Okay, we pay taxes, but at least we get something for it. I'm in a town, I paid $4,300 for property tax. I get the discount. Oh, we're going to give you a little discount here and give you a little, throw you a bone. There's 2 stop... Okay, some people argue there's 3 stoplights in town, but it's way up on the other side of... At the end of town... I'm talking about in the immediate downtown area here. We got 2 stoplights. Okay, let's say 3 stoplights. I shouldn't be paying 40. If I tell you a town has 3 stoplights, you already could, in your mind, figure out the infrastructure of the town. They got 3 stoplights, so there's not much there. Doesn't take much to figure out 3 stoplights. You got nothing going on. But when I'm paying $4,300, or, okay, with the discount, so let's say $4,300 without the, let's say I had to pay the full time, so let's say $3,300 or $3,500, was it 37? I can't even remember, with the discount, okay? Then I gotta pay $1,200 a year for garbage, or it's gone up, I think it's now $1,600 for garbage pickup, and now they want a meter or water, so you could pay a couple of $100s a month for water. You see what's going on here? They're going to tax us to death. I've been saying this for years. They're going to tax us to death. And if they don't get you through taxation, they're going to fine you to death. They're going to find ways to fine the crap out of you. So I got... Okay, let's argue. So someone came and argued with me. We have 3 stoplights in town. One's 1.5 miles up out of town. But we'll count that like... We got 3 stoplights in town. So, just in your... existence on this earth and kind of seeing where things are going, or been through, travel, did all that stuff in your life, 3 stoplights isn't major infrastructure. You don't have, that means you got 3 major intersections. Do you see where I'm going here? So they're just going to keep fining us to death. When I left Vancouver and I made that video, leave the city, get out of the city, get out of Toronto by 2020 or else, videos I made in 2017 telling people to get the hell, 2015 to get out. I took my medicine, I left. I took off. Goodbye. I did what I said that needed to be done, and I did it myself. I got myself to a town. I was paying what, $840 for property tax per year. I'm saying, okay, that's not too bad. We got a little bit of streets here. We have a school. We have, a post office. We have everything. One of almost everything. So we got 3 stoplights, not 2. Okay, maybe we got 3 now, but we got 3 stoplights. So maybe we got a bit of infrastructure here. $800 a year seems fair. No, $4,300. $4,300. 5 years, 6 years later. $4,300. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up. Again, cities are going broke and they're going to have to fine you. We have 0 stoplights, no street lights, just a dirt road surrounded by forests and farms, and they still charge us $1,100 per year. What a joke. Wow. Try this. House tax, car tax, license tax, work check tax. That's just some of the ones that you have almost doubled in this year. That's Malaki's Corner. And then Dirk Zink says, Proud Fringe. Proud Fringe, you are right. What did Proud Fringe say? Let me go up here. Elo D'Agostini says, I wish I found your channel then. Unfortunately, guys, I am severely shadow banned. The only way my channel could get seen is if the internet goes down across Canada. Once the internet goes across Canada, I need someone to message me or find a way to get a message to me. I'll make a video right away. It doesn't even make sense, the video. Hey, guys, my name is this. I'm a small business owner, and I've been predicting these things for the last 10 years. The videos with the timestamps on them. This is it. I've been shadow banned from you guys. The internet is now down in Canada. I need you guys to come in. Then, for some reason, the big internet providers are actually working with the Canadian government to block people. This is why I believe they don't want competition to come in and provide internet, like American competition or Mexican competition, to provide internet for the locals here, right? They're doing it on purpose because once people find out that they've been censoring their own people in their country, because I have people message me. It's like, I've been watching videos from you that you made 7 years ago. That's bang on to what's happening today. I don't understand why nobody even knows of your existence. That nobody even knows that you're even alive. Dirk, Mike doesn't have enough time to hear it. Those from Tasmania, Australia. I'm the fourth member of a family to buy a home. Makes me think of the old Disney classic Robin Hood, and how the king collected many taxes from the poor. Okay, where did that go? Many taxes from the poor, and why Robin Hood came to being the great lesson from that one, even though Disney is now bad. Oh, okay. Proud Fringe Minority saying, I pay $3,200 a year for property tax here in New Brunswick. I have rural property on a territory road that is in serious need of repair, and get garbage picked up once a week, and you pay $3,200. Wow, in New Brunswick. Wow. So Rave Elevator said, Mike, I'm officially a Bitcoin miner. My first S9 RF today. Congratulations, buddy. People are finding alternative ways to make money, and if that's the way you want, that's the way you feel, then good. I'm happy for you. Okay, guys, tonight's Mike in the Night. Don't forget to join us, guys. On Odyssey, World Economic Forum is losing. Banks are falling. People are waking up. So if you guys don't mind coming on there tonight, there's the channel on Odyssey. And we're at episode 454. People are saying 453 is not working. But if you click on it, I don't want to play it because it's going to... I don't know. It works. Like, the episode of Mike in the Night 453 actually works. I can't even... If I play this video here... If I actually play this video for you guys, I'll get my channel banned. Of what he said back in the day. I can't play it because it's going to get my channel banned. So there it is, the last Mike in the Night. It is working, guys. I'm not sure why you guys are not getting it working on your end. It says 453 there. See, it's working. But there it is right there. For tonight's show. Now look at this. Look, this is a prime example. Oh, D. Trent's in the house. Okay, Canadian HELOC debt is accelerating interest as interest rates rise. So people are taking on debt. Well, interest rates are going up. You know why? Because people are ready to default, take out what they can, take out what equity they can in their place. And we said it here. Homes are new ATM machines. People borrowing too much. 5 years ago, look at this, look at this, look at this. People eating off their homes, ATM machines. Over 82% of Toronto's debt is tied to real estate. 3 years ago. Angie Rainbow sent me another $10. Mike, I am worried for your... Don't be worried for my family. We're gonna... You know what? We'll be okay. People are house broke using equity in their homes as ATM machines to get basic necessities. Canadians are borrowing more against real estate at the fastest pace ever, using their home 4 years. It's more and more and more. Homeowners are going broke. And this is before the you-know-what, guys. See that? See that? See that? Before the you-know-what. So they brought it up to a standstill. And that's if you type in, like, if you go to the channel Time Machine here, you go to the magnifying glass, just type in a basic word like ATM. Let's see default. I want to see what default comes up with. Okay. China, look, just before the you-know-what. $17 billion default before the you-know-what. Your odds of escaping bankruptcy. Let me see what people buying food on credit cards 3 years ago. Small business defaults up in Canada before the you-know-what. Ah, look at this. Look at that. No confidence in Canadian government. Wow. Lots of pretty cool stuff we've been covering all these years together. All this discussion that we've been having together. This speaking of discussion, where are we here? Alan saying, "Hey Mike, I was in your situation. I would move to the Philippines and live off grid like a king." We already built a home in the Philippines. I have a series, but because of the COVID, we started building it in 2019. We finished it in 2020. We built a nice home in the Philippines for 6,000 American dollars. And it's not junk. It's poured concrete. Guys, go here. Watch if you want to see it. People keep asking me for links to that video series. Go to the channel. Go to playlists. Okay? Go to... should be right here. 6K Filipino home. 5 videos right there. You see it getting built right from the beginning, right to the end of photo. We have to show photos and slides and small videos. There it is right there. Poured concrete, rebarb, the whole 9 yards. Metal roof, top of the line, 2 bedrooms, 1 big living room, sliding doors, everything. Hurricane windows, hurricane-proof windows, $6,000 US. All right. The food banks are stressed in Canada. Even the middle class are using them. Yeah, this is something we've been covering for years here. It's blocked, says Jim Hurd. Dirk Zink says, Lord, if you... where did that go? Lord, if you are there, reach out, please. Yeah, we need a biblical... I even made a video a few years back asking you guys, are we in need of a biblical intervention? Do we need a biblical intervention? Big time. He's on a wheelchair after he took the you-know-what. So Y2K29 is saying, Mike, I will keep sending you money, but you don't need to make a decision. Chat to your wife. Yes, Angie Rainbow. Then someone says, yeah, I haven't seen Lord Humongous or Maneko64 lately either. Hope they're doing okay. I like the guy. No, Lord Humongous was in this chat last week when I made a live stream. He was on here live. I talked to him the other day. I could easily message him. He gets back to me right away. He's busy. He's working. He's one of the I-10 truckers now. He's trucking now across America to put food on his table, right? So, oh, the sun's coming out. He's trucking right now to put food on the table. And he's doing good. He's listening to replays of Mike of the Night on the long hauls and stuff. Get your rabbits and chickens, peeps. I would love to have God step in and put the tyrants in their place. Yeah, me too. A lot of people would want that, a biblical intervention. It's out of our hands now, right? They've been controlling us through so many different means, right? And there's some of us that just deflected all the crap. I've been deflecting the crap for years now. I've been looking at it and it's like, really? I can't even read. And they're trying to pass this? How are these people falling for this? Oh, good. Thanks, Mike, for the update. Me too, proud French. Walmart here in Vancouver Island had empty meat and produce shelves are full again. Mike, you have any updates on the shortages? I'll get back that lady that came on the show. I forgot her name. She was on 2 Mike in the Nights ago, that works with the logistics that ships meat around Canada, across Canada. And they were at 50 shipments per week. Now they're at 1 shipment a week from Alberta. So I'm going to get her to kind of maybe come back on and give us an update on food logistics, on what's happening. She came on, she explained everything to us. Where it's going, how it's coming, and the big food production plants that have closed in Alberta or that shuttered their doors, right? But, oh man, it's going to be, I feel it, man. It's going to be a good day today. I have a feeling the World Economic Forum is going to fall. They built this cricket factory through taxpayer money. Nobody wants to invest. Anything that gets touched by government falls apart. You know that, guys. So this cricket factories and all this stuff that they're opening to produce, to to make us eat bugs and stuff, it's all government funded, and it's not gonna sustain. Anything that's government funded, or that basically works off of government mandates through funding, it just falls apart. If you can't get private investors to invest in something, it means that the idea is garbage, and that the governments need to do it themselves because nobody in their right mind. Nope, not eating bugs. Without truth, you have nothing. Did I lose internet, guys? No. I got a notification here. I pray to God. He is there 100%. Don't worry. Don't worry. It will come. His kingdom will come. Earth as it is in heaven. That kingdom come, that will be done. Just, Dirk, you're probably going to want to watch a Mike in the Night episode we did about 6 months ago. It's called NDE, Near Death Experiences. You might want to watch that. You might want to watch that episode. It's really good. I get into very specific word salad that no one... You'll listen to the first 5 minutes of the show or 10 minutes and be like, I never heard anyone bringing it into this perspective. Let me see if I could find it. I don't think... It's not on YouTube because it's not allowed to... Like, I'll get blocked on YouTube, right? I always get blocked on YouTube. Like 50 times. Angie Rainbow, don't wait to get out in under 6 months, says Angie Rainbow. Sent me another $5. Okay, everyone else needs to send $1 so Angie can stop sending money, okay? All right, where is it here? Let me go to Mike in the Night episodes. And I'm going to show you guys an episode I think you guys need to watch if you're into the whole spiritual side like I am. Cesar is asking me, did you watch the Pastor Dana Coverstone Dreams? No. We are in Revelations, people. We are. The evil is trying to conquer the good, or what we feel is good, right? Get ready for your family. Oh yeah, family's like I'm trying to, I'm raising the kids in a non-drama free situation. Very, we watch a lot of movies together, like good movies. Like we watch movies like Beverly Hills Cop. We actually watch non-woke movies, like good movies, right? My son loves watching the original Knight Rider from the 80s. We watch the 18 from the 80s. We watch The Littlest Hobo from the 80s, that show with that dog. We keep it real, you know what I'm saying? We play board games together. Lots of board games. I own a board game store, right? Okay, let me see if I could find across my channel here and search across my channel here on NDE and see if it comes up. Yeah, this is it. This is the one you want to watch, guys. If you're spiritual, Man's War with Spirituality, Mike in the Night, episode 438. Man's War with Spirit. You want to watch this episode. You want to watch 438. Mark that down. Malachi's Corner sent me $5. No freight coming from Seatown means no food moving. Yeah. That's right. Just sent me $5. Angie, read what happened in China after they created food shortages. Mike, living in BC Hills, probably best place and the times. Yeah, guys, I'm in the mountains, man. I got the freshwater river here that I could, let's say there's no water. I could go down to the river and get water. I'm in a position where everything's within a walking radius. Let's say there's no gas for cars, they shut off the power. I can still go get water. I can still chop a tree down 2 miles out of town and to burn it, I could chop two, three trees down in a day if I have to, depending on how strong I feel. But still, there's, you know what I'm saying? I have escaped Canada because of the dreams. Now I am in Alexandria, Egypt. Birthplace of civilization. Birthplace of civilization. All right. Let's see here how the weather is. See, this is where I live, guys. Look. Look where I live. Look at the mountains. Look where I, just two stoplights. There's one stoplight there, and there's another one on the other. No, there isn't one on the other corner. There's one there, and there's one on that corner on the left side there. But this is it. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. So this is it. There's the Red Dragon. But there it is right there. Like, this is where I live. I mean, there's not. I mean, I go like a mile that way. I'm up a mountain. You know, there's rivers here. There's a river between that mountain front and there's a river on this side here. Yes, at 4:38 on Odyssey. You're gonna want to watch that episode of Mike in the Night. But it's still early here. It's very early here. So people are wondering, you don't have customers? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, Angie Rainbow is a rock star, says Jim Hurd. Episode 438. Yeah, 438. Mike in the Night. Hey, Mike. Excited for Mike in the Night tonight on Odyssey at 10. Yeah, so Pamela, that's one of our longtime viewers and followers, is on the East Coast. So she picks up Mike in the Night at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., right? And for last week's episode, guys, sometimes I just can't randomly call in people. Like, if people... Okay, Angie Rainbow says another $20. Mike, get ready to leave. Talk to your wife. Please get to Asia. Dirk sent another $20. Dirk Zigzag, I give you my word. I will watch. Thanks. You are awesome. I have Bow River next to me, so water is not an issue. Yeah. My kids don't have TV, says Angie Rainbow. Good. I don't have TV either. We have TV, but we have our Plex. We have a Plex system server, a little server box. And then basically we put our family photos, our family home videos on there, and we put movies. We put movies that we would like our kids to watch, right? And it's not boring stuff. We're watching Steven's Hard Target with Van Damme. All kinds of good movies we watch. We watch all kinds of real good stuff when stuff was really good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, Pamela's in Kentucky. How far are you out of Louisville? I've been to Kentucky. I've been to almost every state in America except Alaska and Hawaii, and I haven't been to like North and South Dakota. I haven't been to the Dakotas. I haven't been to a lot of those upper states, but I've been to Texas. I've been to Georgia. I've been to all over Georgia. I've been to Athens, Georgia, Macon, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. I've been. I'm just trying to think. All over the state. Florida. I've been all over Florida. Yeah, V-Man is V-Man 2293 is saying, why would Mike move? Freshwater, salmon, and any wildlife you desire to eat. Yeah, we got deer. There was a deer the other day on the street corner at the stoplight. The one of the two stoplights we have in town. They were just standing there on the corner, a deer, right by the bank. So it doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if you sit around long enough, and let's say you're lazy and you don't want to go out and hunt, you sit around long enough, like on a corner bench here on a park, on one of the parks, you'll have deer walking by. Okay, let's go hunting. You know what I'm saying? How far is Merritt from Alaska? Woo! I think to Prince George from me is like 15 to 16 hour drive to Prince George, and then from Prince George. Alaska's far. Alaska is, I would say 2 days to drive there. I would say 3 days. Three 16-hour day drives. 16 hours a day driving. I would say 3 16-hour day drives to get to Alaska from where I am. I would think so. To the border. I got a friend that's going to come by visit me later. I'll ask him. He lived right on the border of Alaska and BC, up north. I'm going to ask him. Someone's saying, love the old Van Damme movies, along with the original Steven Seagal movies. Yeah, Van Damme, he meant to say. Van Damme movies. Hard to move. Next move should be hard to move. They are way, way too fake. My family's in Florida, says Pamela. Banff would be a great place to live if you like elk meat. There's elk here too. I think there is. I think next weekend hunting season kicks off. Is it? Yeah, it's what? Hold on. Yeah, next. No, not this. Not the Saturday after. Hold on. Hold on a second. Not this Saturday. Saturday. 2 Saturdays from like two. Not this Saturday. Next Saturday. Saturday after hunting season kicks off. Right. So people will be hunting. People will be filling their fridges. Right. Never been to Canada. Always wanted to go ever since getting hooked on Trailer Park Boys, says Pamela Page. Remy stuff. Hey, Mike. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Woo! Good to see you. Hard drive. We have non-indoctrination. Arrows first, then shotgun, rifle. Yeah, that's depending on what you're hunting and what kind of, like, you gotta research that stuff, right? I'm not a hunter. I don't know that. You know, I could fish. I'm a Portuguese. I mean, I've fished many times. I know, you know, I set it up, get it all ready to go, pick up a few fish. I've even had crab nets, like nets to catch crabs, throw them out, catch a few crabs here and there. I've done all that. Like, I could do that. I could sit there and catch 3, 4, 5, 6 salmon a day to feed my family, sitting on an upside down bucket if I have to, just to sit there, you know, with a raincoat on and just sit there all day and see what I could get. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a bad situation here. I'm in the mountains, right? And this is the place where if they want to force evacuate people from, are places like this, where you can live off the land, where you can plant a garden in the summer and your corn and stuff, and have free range chickens and have, you know, have the space. This is the place where most people are going to want to get to. Everyone's telling me to leave. I'm in the middle of the mountains. You look all around me, it's all mountains. You know what I'm saying? It's all forest. Hugo, the urn in the house, saying, I got crabs. Dirk Sig says, ANG, I'm in Victoria, BC, lower in BC than Mike. So yeah, he's further south than I am, that's for sure. More mild temperatures there. But with me, I'd rather have 3-4 months of cold. Well, sometimes, like last year, it didn't get cold until the end, till second week of January. So you got to keep that in mind. You know, climate changes. Angie Rainbow. Angie Rainbow says sent me another $5. Why would you not move? It's not that I'm situated in a small town with nobody here already. Watch the TV show Northern Exposure. That's what it's like here. It's like a small northern town. We're crossroads. We connect to other, like our highways connect to other major cities in the province. We're small. They claim to have 7,000 people here. I don't believe it. There's probably 2,200. From my estimation, from what I'm seeing here and seeing the same 3 people every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Angie's in Western Australia. But you know, Australia is island locked, right? I'm not landlocked, so I could go to Alaska from here if I have to flee. I could go down south to Mexico if I have to flee. I could go to all the way to Brazil if I have to. But yeah, where I'm at, I mean, I got all my fishing gear. I got everything ready to go if I need it. I got every friend I have here hunts, so I'm not worried. Every friend I have here hunts, like literally goes out with their guns and goes hunting, and hunt moose, caribou, elk, deer, all kinds of stuff. Those of us who aren't in shape and need to start getting that way, I've been working on it myself. I know it can't hurt my situation to increase my physical abilities. Yeah, you know, I'm going to tell you a little secret, Robert, and how I've kind of dropped quite a few pounds over the last couple of months. And it's very simple. I eat once a day. I have dinner when I go home, and that's it. That's it. That's all I eat. I'm not hungry. I'm not starving myself. I feel like I have more energy, more metabolism. I feel like I'm more I'm more, you know, free type of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm doing okay. So that's one thing. Another thing you should do is when you wake up, before you wash your face or before you do anything else, do 10 push-ups. You do 10 push-ups every morning until you get good at it. Then you do 15 until you get good at it. Then you do 20 every morning before you do anything else. Do push-ups. Do 10. Start with 10. If you can't do 10, do 3. Then do 4 the next day. Do push-ups every morning before you jump in the shower. Doesn't take 3 minutes, not even a minute. I also eat 1 time a day in the evening. Good, good. That's our friend there, Amos Jaramillo Jr. There you go, right there. Go for a walk. 2 kilometers is a good start. Yeah, but it's good. Yeah, see, look, I'm walking around with you guys. Probably walked a whole kilometer around the store, but I think something simple to start out. Just do push-ups in the morning. Do 10. That's it. I'm from Hope. Merritt is a nice town. Great fishing in the area. We'll stop and say hello one day soon, Mike, says Al Stewart. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Hugo the Earnest say, hey, Mike, are you still building the house in the Philippines? It's built. It's done. And we're just waiting for... We'll see what happens this winter. And like I said, if they don't pull their cards out this winter in the Northern Hemisphere and actually start doing things, which I have a feeling that they are losing the narrative right now, and I think they're going to back off. I think they have no choice but to. They have, because people are starting to wake up. The World Economic Forum is losing all credibility. People that were on their side now no longer trust them. Nobody trusts science anymore. They've politicized science. The politics and the science, the politics and the... I keep saying this. You want to commit suicide? Invent a car that runs on water. You're dead. You want to commit suicide? Find a cure for cancer. You're dead. So, it's all politics. It's all political. It's all politicized, and there's always someone that's going to lose money and doesn't want it to happen. But right now, everything is falling apart. They're losing. So, I think... we're going to go through the entire winter, and I hope to God that we pull through and spring arrives and the sun comes out and it's over. Right? Yep, Angie is saying the government props up housing. Yeah, Angie was saying to me, you guys should listen to a man from Australia named Martin North. And I'm like... this guy right here, had him on Mike in the Night a few times. Let's go here and type in. So you guys could see a famous, right here. There it is, Martin North. The Great Housing Debate. There it is right there, under legendary guests, Martin North. So we had...
publicizing up the economy. We've been lending more debt to people, so they've been buying more houses, so that's helped.
There it is right there, Martin North on, what was that, the Great Housing Debate on September 23rd, 2020. So there it is right there. If you guys want to watch, we'll stream live on September 23rd. Really good interview with him. But, yeah. I've also got from Australia on the show, Heiza Says. He messages me sometimes to say hi. See how I'm doing. Very good truther friends there. It says Dirk Zink. I'm near Prince George, says Rob Padley. So he's close to PG. He's way north of me, right? I'm jealous. I'm in Southwest Ontario, says JJ. Southwest. What, Hamilton? South, never eat shredded wheat. Hamilton, Ontario? Is that where you are? South, no. South? Southwest. What is that, Kenora? I don't... Tell me what city is Southwest Ontario. Pamela saying Canadians are good folk. There's a lot of good people in this country. Oh, Kitchener. Okay, okay, southwest of Toronto. Okay, I thought like southwest of the inside the province would be like Windsor, or I don't even know, man. I don't even know the Ontario geography anymore. More prayers, the better, mate. Yeah, I think Australia and New Zealand are in worse shape than the USA and Canada when it comes to real estate. Yep. Australia, I think, is first, then New Zealand second, because New Zealand brought in the foreign buyers tax. Search across our channel. Just type in your country name on our YouTube channel, this channel you're on. Go to the magnifying glass, type in your country, and you'll see what we've been covering all these years, connecting the dots across the Commonwealth. L. Exerber saying, hey, Mike. Don Ross says London, Windsor. The Saxon of London, yeah, I've been to Kitchener in a big truck. Southwest goes from Milton to Windsor. Okay, Milton to Windsor. Don't forget Leamington, Ontario. Don't forget Leamington. That's how my dad used to say it. There it is right there. Wow, we got over 100 people watching this. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. Yeah, that's just what's going down, guys. I mean, like, I'm in a situation that many people, many die-hard survivalists would want to be in. I'm just surrounded by mountains and forests, right? Buy silver and gold, LOL. Stack silver. Who else is talking here? Who else is talking? Great points about health, push-ups and sit-ups. I already have the cure for cancer. Eat less, so body's immune system can maintain it rather than using all its energy to digest excessive foods. That's from Herveven Gill. Mike, where do you think is the best place to live off-grid and do homesteading in Canada? 150 miles outside of any major city, maybe 200 miles outside of any major city. I would say if you're in Ontario, I would go like just northeast of Sudbury. Take that Highway 1. Take the Highway 1 from Yonge Street. Take it all the way, maybe a couple of 100 miles outside of Manitoba. You start finding rural towns out there with stoplights and wells and water and farms. You actually start to see intersections of little towns, population 1,100, population 2,000. Like, get out there. It's cold. It's freaking cold. It's not cold like we have here, but it's really cold there, though. Like, we're talking like minus 30, 40 for 4 or 5 weeks straight. That's the problem, you know? North, yes, sir. Highway 11. Is it 11? I thought it was Highway 1, Yonge Street. Someone saying the pH miracle revised and updated. Vitamin D, very important. Yeah, get out in the sun. Try and get natural sources of any vitamin, natural sources. Try and get whatever you can naturally, you know? And you get it, a majority of it through good meat, like really good meat, good fats, good fatty acids and stuff. Salmon oil, fish. Mike, you really do a great service. Thanks for your efforts. I appreciate what you do. Yeah, don't worry. We're just hanging out here, talking to each other. Silver and gold is good to buy. You can't eat them. Yeah, guys, make sure you get a few bags of rice. Put them under your bed. If you live in a condominium or you live in a very confined situation, please put food under your bed. Alaska Prepper came on the show. You could fit a year's worth of food under one bed, depending on how high off the ground it is. Put 4 or 5 bags of rice. It doesn't cost any. You know what? It's money. Having food in storage is money in the bank. Having food for your family to feed them is money in the bank. because you're gonna have to eat. Oh, why did I buy all this food for? Eat it. You know, same thing with my solar. I got part solar working. I got to get the other 2 lines working and finalize a few things in the next week. I want to make sure I'm covered this winter. I don't want to depend on public services. People are like, Mike, you know, these solar panels in 9-10 years are going to be garbage. I don't care. I just want the next year or two just to, in case things start to get out of control, or in case I'm covered, right? Enough wood, I'm going to order another truck of wood. I called the guy, he said, yeah, I'll bring another pickup truck full of wood for you, Mike. Don't worry about it. I'll help you unload it. You know, I'll get some tarps and tarp it outside the house. I'm okay. You know, we're you know, it's just this winter, I got this feeling that if they're going to play their cards, they're going to do it over the winter. I have a feeling that's when it's going to be done. Silver coins are great bargaining chips, especially ones with, Mike, do you have a parking lot for the store? No, I'm on the street. I have a street front. There's no parking lot. It's just a store street front, right? Pamela Page saying, Mike, you are the one that woke me up in 2020. I never saw you before 2020. No worries. We're all meeting each other through life. That's part of life. Part of life. I want you guys to understand something. Life is an experience. That's what it is. Everything you do, whether what happens to you is good, whether what happens to you is bad, whether you make a bad decision, a good decision, or you feel that you've achieved something, or you feel it's an experience. These are life experiences we're experiencing. I've been trying to wrap my head around this whole solar, figuring out what I made a mistake on. I need this power, and I'm panicking, and I'm like, Mike, this is an experience. This is a learning experience for you. This is nothing's going to go perfect. Even if you pay somebody to do it for you, it won't go perfect. Angie sent me another $5. Mike, love your community. Please be ready. Have the chat with the wife. Yeah, we are going to go, look, next year, not this winter, okay, but 2024, January, February, I think I'm just going to close the store for 2 months. And we're just going to go to the Philippines for 2 months, January, February, because it's nice and warm there. So January, February, maybe even January, February, March. Like, I don't mind, you know, we built a home in the Philippines for us to travel there, but we didn't expect this to hit in 2020, you know what I'm saying? Her and Musa is in the house. Mike, life is a big test. We live the real life. After death, we make it to heaven. That's right. I've been studying, I don't know if I told you guys this, but it was on episode 435 of Mike in the Night, where we talked about man's war with spirituality. There's something a lot of you guys don't know, but there's something I've been doing for years, and I've been studying near-death experiences, and how people have these profound experiences after they die. You want to watch this episode? Mike in the Night, 438, Man's War with Spirituality. You're going to want to watch that one. 438 on Odyssey. You're going to like it a lot. One thing that I've learned of reading, watching, listening, talking to people that have had near-death experiences, thousands of them I've read. Some of them you can tell they're fake, whatever. One thing I've learned, or one thing I've acknowledged from people that were dead for 20, 30, 40 minutes, or woke up in the morgue. Like, what am I doing here? You know? In a body bag. That's what we're talking about. A lot of them have come to say that the other side is so vivid, so bright, so 100% colors. Colors that we don't even have here on Earth. Things like that. They believe that this here is the dream, and the other side is the real life. The real life. The real... We come here for a test. We come here for whatever it is we come for, and we go back. That this here, where I'm standing, is the dream. So many people have said, this is the dream. I want to go back. And 99% of people that died in near-death experiences have all fought to not come back. 99% of people regret coming back here. When they say it's not your time, go back. Tell people what you saw. They don't want to come back. They fought tooth and nail not to come back. And the amount of stories just with people feeling their spirit leaving their essence, like their body, seeing themselves, this has been going on for ages. People that have died and come back have been saying the same thing over and over. It doesn't matter what religion or what color your skin is, whatever. 90% of people that die, that come back, have a story. Because it all starts then, right? That's just what I've been seeing and perceiving. I'm not trying to get this to try and make myself feel more better because, oh, there's a you. No, there's something. And I think we realize everything after we die. Everything is shown to us. People see their life stories, their life this. They could go back to any part of their life and see it in front of them. Like everything, like playing like a, you know? Pamela Page says, I believe in that too. Oh, there's just too many people coming back with the same story. There's just too many people coming back with the same specific discussion pieces. How we talk telepathically to each other. Because we're not in a body anymore. We could telepathically talk to each other and know what each other feel or communicate. That's another thing I noticed with near-death experiences. Everyone could see a full 360 around them because they're not in a body anymore. They could see all around them when they're out of their bodies. It's phenomenal. It's actually a big cutting edge discussion piece now on social media. I think this is hell or purgatory. Maybe we did something bad in another life. Who knows? But from people that did go on and pass and come back, they tell you, they say to you, I believe that this here is the dream. There, everything is so like real. Like here, it's like all blurry and you know, but when you're there, it's like a whole new, you know? Y2K29 is saying this world is hell. Katrin is saying you need a hug, Mike. Here it is. Air hug. Hell is worse. Makes this earth look like a picnic. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Oh, Angie's saying, my first stroke was at 6 months of age? Day after my pop died. Oh, sorry. This year is Thunderdome, no doubt about it now. Again, Captain Nobody, again, this is the time. I really hope next week, the week after. Guys, Saturday, I have a family thing to do on Saturday, September 10th. So there will be no Mike in the Night on Saturday, September 10th. Maybe I'll just play replays on Saturday, September 10th. Alan's saying this life is a test. It is. It's an experience is what it is. We come here to experience. That's what we come for. We come to experience. Everything with, yeah, Mike, I lived my whole life. No, it's an experience. What do you take with you when you die? Your experiences. Your feelings, your emotions, your connection with people. That's what you take with you. You don't take anything else but your memories with you when you die. My dad always said that to me. There's only one thing you take with you when you die is your memories, so make good ones. And my dad was right. He would say that in Portuguese to me all the time. There's only one thing you take with you, and it's your memories. Make them good. Yes, hell is terror night and day. Yes, this life is a test. In the Christian Bible, Satan offers Jesus the world. You know, when he is a snake and they talk, Jesus refused. You cannot offer something you do not own. That's right. All we take with us is our deeds. Okay, that's a good way to put it. Have you been watching Yellowstone shaking like crazy this week? You know, I'll check it out. I used to watch Yellowstone National Park and the geysers and stuff once every week a few years back in 2007, 2008 when they were announcing something wasn't right. I haven't really checked it for a while. You take good deeds and bad deeds. You take it all. And the best part, Angie Rainbow, $10. Get your family ready for a good chat, please. I will, Angie. Don't worry. We've discussed exit plans, meetup plans, where to go if we get split up. You know what I'm saying? I have not watched Yellowstone. I think he's talking about Yellowstone National Park. Maybe we didn't find God the first time, so we had to try again, says Pamela Page. Yeah, who knows, man? We're in this position that we don't even know anymore. Like, we think we know. That's the good part. That's the funny part of all this, is we think we know. Which is good to know, right? Which is good to know that you think you know, right? Waiting for the return of the Messiah, says JJ True. I believe, again, someone asked me, when do I believe, is there going to be a return? Is there going to be a reckoning? Is there going to be... I believe, again, from studying near-death experiences and all for over 23 years now, I'll tell you the story one day, how I got into it, how I learned or started to really look into this. It's a story I'll tell you guys one day. It's a long one, but it's a good story. What was I saying? Damn, I forgot. Thank you, Dirk. Much appreciated. My dad called me Job because of the devil hounding. Yo, yeah, what I want to say is, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Thy kingdom come. I'm believing that when you die, who's the first? A lot of people with NDEs, near-death experiences, that see their bodies and like, what the hell's going on? See a light, go to it. The same thing, and it's more profound, more physical, more than this plane we're on. That's the one. And a majority of people see Jesus. And I think thy kingdom come, thy will be done. I think on earth as it is in heaven. I think what they're trying to say is that when you're done, you will see me. When you're done, you will face me. When you're done, you know? No, the Bible is a wonderful book written by poets, writers, and the like. That's not to say God does not exist. Each Bible is written for a culture it is trying to save. Yeah. It's man's interpretation of God, man's interpretation, or man's feeling, or man's, you know what I'm saying, man's way of expressing, you know, what God wants of us, right? Something like that, right? But it will be outside tonight. Bella Snow in the house saying hi. Alex Zaber saying, and that's why we're at war. Yeah, it's good versus, in the end, it's good versus evil. That's what it is in the end. Oh, Mike, but the banks, yeah, well, you know, everyone takes sides, right? Someone's saying it's more than that. Yeah, there's more, a lot more than that. If you read, I've read the Bible cover to cover. 80% of the Bible, if you read 85% of the Old Testament is war. It's all war. If you go to the Bible and read the Old Testament, it's one war after another, one faction after another, one bloodline after another, one family after another. It's all war. Whether it's God warring against his people and floods the earth, whether it's the walls of Jericho, was the walls of Jericho falling and going to war? Like, it's just back and forth. The Ephesians versus the Egyptians versus the what do you call those guys there? The Arab wars and all that. It was the whole Bible's war, right? We're talking about, like, let me think here who were at the time. The Egyptians were big. Babylonians. The Babylonians were at war a lot too. There's a lot of war, you know. There's always warring going on, right? You can Google Map to verify what I mentioned. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading comments here. You could probably see the comments on the right side of this thing here. Here, you guys want some food for thought? You want to watch something good? Watch this. You want to see something outside? You want to see something that's gonna shake if it was when I tell people, yeah, they found Atlantis, and people look at me like I'm on crack or something. I want you guys to watch this video on YouTube. Atlantis has been found in Mauritania. It's actually been found. This guy right here, Bright Insight, I really recommend you watch these two videos. And you will not believe what this guy's found with proof. And if you go to Mauritania, this is off limits to anybody. You can't go here. All those rings match up Atlantis in Mauritania, where it's located. This guy actually breaks it down piece by piece with all the proof he's found. This video right here, Secret Files, the Eye of the Sahara, the Lost Ancient City of Atlantis. There it is right there. That's it right there. There it is. Ancient map shows Lost City of Atlantis is the Eye of the Sahara, ancient civilization. I really recommend you guys to watch this, because then you will start to see what is going on and why they've been keeping us away from this. Look, even Joe Rogan talks about it. So there it is right there. I really recommend that you guys check that video out. It all makes sense. The circumferences and all the distances that Plato discussed all matches that to a T. And that's why human or people aren't allowed to go there. When you arrive in Mauritania, there's a no-go zone, and that's a no-go zone. You can't go there. So, no, it's not on Odyssey. It's on YouTube. Watch that video. Watch it. Go ahead. Watch it. Humor yourself and see. You'll be like, what? Yeah. Sorry, what's the guy's name here? I'll show you guys again nice and slowly. Really recommend you guys watch these two videos right here. The channel, tell them that Mike Martin sent me here. The channel is Bright Insight, Secret Files on the Eye of the Sahara. There it is right there. And there it is right there. Ancient map shows Lost City. But this guy actually goes to, like, shows the location, shows the insight, shows the geographics, shows the breakdown, shows the blah, 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 blah. The site, it's on YouTube. It's called Bright Insight. Please watch these two videos. I'm recommending you some medicine today. There it is. This one's a bit shorter. Yeah, this 17-minute one's really good. And then watch this one after. Watch the one from 3 years ago first. Okay, Bright Insight. And then watch this guy. Watch it. I had someone in my store a few weeks ago. I said, yeah, you know, they found Atlantis. I can't believe they've been keeping it such a secret. And it's in a no-go zone in Mauritania. The guy looks at me. He's like, Mauritania? Sounds like you just made that name up. It doesn't even exist. So I'm not going to argue with those people like that. You're trying to tell them there's a country named Mauritania where the Maoris came from. I mean, I think aren't they even mentioned? I don't know if they're mentioned in they're way before the time of. I think they're around the time of Moses. To be honest with you, I really don't know. But where the Maoris, you try to explain that, people look at you. It's like, he's making up country names. There's no country named Mauritania. So we got Yoda Miner from Taiwan. I've been to Taiwan 2 times. I love Taiwan. Taipei 101. Where did they say the North is? Military only, says JJ Toon. Mike, talk about the Canadian military making Northern Canada military only zone. That I wouldn't, I'll ask somebody that would know. I know someone that's on like military leave for a couple of months. I'm gonna ask him. He's gonna come and see me today. I'll ask him if they're militarizing or if what he knows. I'll ask him. Look at my logo and see true Earth. Antarctica is the equator line. Says RWN Real World News. Anything could be anything anymore. Everything that they've been perceiving to tell us is a lie. So, That's why I tell you guys to make good experiences, good life choices on this earth. Be happy, love each other. There's no other way around it. There's no way around love. There's no way around. You love your enemy, you love your neighbor, you love your family. Guess what? It's so much easier to love each other. Oh, Buddy's saying it was announced last night. Okay. Yeah, and don't stress out, people. Don't stress out. This is a test. Mike, do you think the Earth is a ball or flat? No, I think the Earth is pear-shaped. I don't think it's round perfectly. Nothing's perfect, right? More of a pear-shapey thingy. More of a pear shape than it is flat or round. Dirk says that's what I was going to write you. Somebody said. I'm just concerned about the poles that are about to flip. Yeah, Einstein said that. Einstein. Who's that other guy that said there's going to be a pole shift movement? Who was it? God, I can't remember his name right now. Charles McKenna. Einstein, and who else? Somebody else said there's going to be a pole shift. And discussed the movement of the North and South Pole and the axis shift. Who was it? It was Terence McKenna. And then there was the Aztecs. The calendar ends at a certain time. Okay, we gotta send Angie Rainbow needs prayers, guys. Yeah. Angie Rainbow needs prayers, guys. Who else is here? I have 4 special needs kids, but he is after her, says Angie Rainbow. Wow. So sad to hear that, Angie. Wow. And I think I'm, losing it or freaking out. I have a bad week in sales, or my solar's not working right, or I'm trying to figure things out. And I think I have it bad. I don't. A lot of us don't have it bad at all. There's so many people out there struggling and suffering more than we could ever imagine. More than you could ever know. And that's why I keep telling, just, love each other. Just be with each other. Just, some people are going through so much in this world. Beyond what you could ever fathom in your, it's beyond. Yeah, Malakis Corner is a trucker. He'll go to Texas and drive. They're paying people, international truck drivers, to come down and work there in Texas. They're paying good wages. Thank you for the prayers. Much appreciated. I don't mind if you share my story to get help for children. Yeah, and that's the one thing. I just don't want to. I don't want to see. It's the kids. That's the one thing. I don't want to see kids suffer. Kids don't need to suffer. Mike, I prayed last night with my dad on the phone. He has never been godly, but a miracle happened. He accepted the Lord and said he asked, whoa. He asked for God's forgiveness, and he loves me for the first time. Well, DZ, I'm so happy to hear that. And it's about love. Iraq is flooded. Nearly half the country is underwater. 3 million affected. I'll see if I can find that for Mike in the Night tonight. I have viewers that watch Mike in the Night from Baghdad. I know I have 2 viewers in Baghdad, and I think I have another one out just 200-300 miles outside of Baghdad. Forgot what the name of the city. He told me the name of the city that he watches the show. Mike's good people. He brought us together. That's awesome, Dirk. Yeah, that is awesome. We are living paycheck to paycheck, and I feel I am living good. I can still eat and pay my mortgage, says the Saxon of Riverstone. Again, it could be a lot worse, right? So it's about You know, our lifespan on this earth, right? I don't know if you guys know, but at the turn of the 20th century, like let's say let's say the late end of the 19th century. So let's say 1890. Okay? Did you know that the average life expectancy of the average male adult is like 35 years old? Is the average life expectancy. Yes, people lived into their 40s and 50s and 60s. Yes. But the average life expectancy wasn't that long. Not too long ago. Technically, if this was 1880, I'd be dead by now. I wouldn't be alive right now talking to you guys. I'd be dead. And what's the root cause of us living so long? It's not medicine. It's not food. Well, I mean, we're not starving to death, but what I'm saying, it's sanitation. Sanitation is the reason why we live longer. We're cleaner. We're more, prone to getting all kinds of weird stuff. Yep, sanitary. That's right. Sanitation is the reason why we live long, right? In 100 years, we have come so far. It's amazing where we are now. Makes me nervous how fragile things are. No, we would be a lot further today if the banking system didn't take over. The American Civil War would have never happened. A lot of things would have never, Europe would have never installed their banking cartels around the world. It would have been a little bit of a different situation we'd be in, right? Okay, let's see here. Pamela Page, much love and respect to Mike for never giving up, no matter how many times they shut him down. He always finds a way to get to us. Many blessings and protection for Mike and his family. Thank you so much, Pamela. Pamela Page. You'll see her tonight on Mike in the Night in the comments section. Buy real rice, not plastic or fake rice. Yeah, there's ways to test your rice to make sure you're not buying plastic. I have many friends in nearly every country in the world that I speak to every week. If you need info on an area, just holler at me, says L Xaber. If you could let me know what your handle is on Odyssey, so when we go on Mike in the Night, if there's a topic we're talking about or something specific we're talking about on Mike in the Night, then you could go ahead and get somebody to call into the show live. So here's the page for Mike in the Night. Oops, let me go back here. Let's go to the Odyssey channel here. Let me go to my channel here. Channels. Let's go to my channel. There it is, Mike Martins. There's Mike in the Night for tonight. The World Economic Forum is losing. Banks are falling. People are waking up. And that's in 8 hours tonight, Mike in the Night. And videos are up here. The last Mike in the Night's working, guys. So if you guys want to watch it, it is working. And let me see here. Just make sure here. People are... Yeah, it's working. The last... With Collins. So... It is working. People are saying it's not working, but I have it working perfectly. And a lot of callers call in to Mike in the Night. So if you guys want to join us tonight, tonight's show will be World Economic Forum is losing, banks are falling, people are waking up. So if you want to come to that show tonight, we will be live tonight on the show. So you go to the channel, and it's the first link right there. And hopefully it works without any issues tonight. Man... Okay, Angie's saying my eldest, autism, non-human contacts. My eldest daughter had anorexia. My second daughter, Prada Willie. My youngest daughter, autism, ADHD, and my arthritis, organized chaos. Mike has so much knowledge and truly cares about people. I just appreciate him so much. Thank you, Pamela. JH saying, how can you tell if it's plastic? I think there's a float test. There's a YouTube video like 2 minutes long. Lets you float or throw the rice in the water. It tells you. By the way, you could check that out and see. Mike, I will watch. However, it won't let me comment. I can always call. Yeah, you could call in anytime. Your food is definitely better homegrown. Yes, I'll set up Odyssey. Never used Odyssey is like what Odyssey is what YouTube used to be back in the day, where people post all kinds of stuff and clips of movies and nothing that's you know, you know what I mean, right? Yeah, guys, don't forget to report for Mike in the Night if you want to. So add me on Skype, Mike Martins, MikeMartins, Mike Martins, 1980. Add me on Skype. And then, if you want to report something like the Raven does on the show, if you watch episodes of Mike in the Night, we have people reporting for Mike in the Night. Hey, it's me, John, here at the protest in Ottawa for Mike in the Night, and I just want to show you guys, and people send it to me, and then I play it on the show. We have lots of episodes like that, where a lot of people are reporting on location for Mike in the Night. In Australia, we have people reporting for us many times. In New Zealand, many people. I just put up a video the other day in New Zealand. People reporting for Mike in the Night. And they say, reporting for Mike in the Night. This is Ralphie, or this is, you know what I'm saying? And then we have people reporting in the United States and parts of Canada. All kinds of people from all over the place reporting for Mike in the Night. And contributing to the discussion, right? I don't think you need to download Odyssey. I think there's an app you can have for your phone, but it's just off a web browser, just like YouTube is off a web browser. I don't think you need an app for it. I have an app for my phone because I'd rather have the app for the phone than using a web browser on the phone because that sucks. I hate talking on the phone, but I love listening to everyone. I don't even talk to friends or family on the phone. I just text me, please, unless it's an emergency. Let me see if I could find that episode of Mike in the Night with the Raven protesting the trucker thing. They got my channel in a lot of trouble. I got a video here that got my channel in a lot of trouble where we're covering the protests the other week in right here, unreported farmers protest, right? This episode right here.
This is the Raven reporting live for Mike in the Night, Winnipeg, Manitoba.
So that's how people send me clips. This is the clip here. Let me rewind it here so you guys could hear it. So you guys could see. People report for Mike in the Night.
Reporting live for Mike in the Night, Winnipeg, Manitoba. We're going to show you what's happening right now. We got a massive convoy. We're just getting ready to cut the city in half. Bring some awareness.
So there it is right there. Angie sent me... Angie, you are cut off from sending me any more money. I love you already. You don't need to send me nothing. I am grateful. Thank you, Mike and your family via channel. Much appreciated. Angie Rainbow sent me 10 Australian dollars. It's okay. I'm fine, guys. Okay? Pamela Page, yes, scares me to talk on a cell phone. Radiation straight to the brain. Yeah, I haven't held the phone to my head. I usually put speaker and I speak like this. I don't even put... yeah. I just have, like, speakerphone and I talk like this when I'm on the phone. And when I'm on Mike in the Night, I don't have a headset. I'm just listening to the speakers, right? Oh, I have a gentleman that from Chicago that I'm gonna get him to come on the show tonight if he can make it. I would like to speak to him because he was threatened $5,000. I think it was 5,000. Don't quote. Maybe $10,000 for not having the ArriveCan app on his phone. He lives in Chicago, but he had to go to Canada to visit family, and he was threatened to be fined $5,000 if he didn't have the ArriveCan app on his phone. And basically then they track him in Canada on his phone, right? Okay, I synced my YouTube with Odyssey to claim my name, same as this one. Oh, okay, L. Xaber. Okay, so there it is. And then add me on Skype if you want to call in. Mike Martins 1980. We get you guys on the show just to talk, find out what's going on, because the narrative is falling apart. It's over. It's game over. It's finished. People are already starting to realize that they had the wool pulled over their eyes. LOL. Have Blue Eagle headset that I literally wear all day. I'm listening to stuff all day long. Good. Pamela saying, what if you don't have... What if you don't... Wait, what if you don't a phone? Okay, maybe she's asking, what if you don't have a phone? Well, you could use Skype on your PC. You could use Skype on anything. Yeah, I hate how we are so forced to have a cell phone. A lot of jobs refuse to hire, and a cell phone is... Well, where did that go? Cell phone is a requirement for a job now. Cheers, Dirk. Cheers, Dirk. Man, everything's going so fast. Chat is lots of fun on Odyssey while you watch Mike and listen to callers. Remember to hit the flame like button, says Pamela Page. You can use just a tablet instead of a phone on Wi-Fi. Yeah, you could use Skype pretty much on anything. You don't need to have a phone. You can use a tablet. You can use a... you need an electronic device, though. I think you can use a landline to call in. I think there's a way to do it through Skype. I don't know how, but I think they've even created ways to do that. Do you really think it's done? It's falling apart. Once the belief is not there anymore, and once the narrative isn't believable, it's over. It's finished. What more do they have? What are they going to do? Turn off the power? We're prepared. What are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's nothing they can do anymore. Anyways, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock. I got to open the store. I open at 11 on Saturdays, 11 to 5 p.m. And then I'll go home, shower, say hi to my kids, and then do Mike in the Night for you guys on Odyssey. And Mike, do you see me crying? Did you see me crying? Do you see me crying for Lenny Poo? I'll try and get her on the show tonight. I'll try. I just can't get, I have to make sure people's Skypes are on. I just can't, people message me, say, hey, I'm on the sidelines if you need me type of thing. Sometimes when people's Skype is off, especially on a weekend, I don't want to call them on a live show and they're not able to talk, But, search this on YouTube, how to beat the ArriveCan app, CBSA officer speaks. Yeah. They're gonna try, and we're just gonna not comply and then move on, and then that's it. It's game over. It's done. If there's nothing more, I mean, what more? It's like people are not falling for anything anymore. It's over. It's game over. So back the F off. Stop rigging elections. Stop screwing around with people's futures. Stop, it's like the student loan scam. People, if you get an education, you could do... Look at all the people that are educated in the last 2 years, where they've gone. Now they're asking for student loan debt forgiveness, because now they can't work, and this and that, and... Anyways, guys, I'm not going to get into that right now. Canadian passport holders, just a walk away from ArriveCan. Yeah, don't comply. Yeah, when you get it, delete it. When you get in, delete it. Yeah, because they want to track you in Canada. They want to track you to see where you're going. Yeah, crazy Twilight Zone. It's not going to work. You guys know, and I know, we all know, that anything that's government funded or government related or government built or government constructed is garbage. When it's not private sector run, like us in the private sector, that actually fund something or believe in something, it works. But when it's governments are going to do governments, right here. Nothing. Nobody cares. It's falling apart. Oh, we got Paul in the house. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go open the store. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'll see you tonight on Mike in the Night. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.